What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Big Alf Gaming. In the last episode, we made our way to Seafoam Island. Now, we can do some exploring here today, but instead I think I'm going to fly back up to Fuchsia City, and we're going to take the long route to get to Cinnabar just to try and get some extra experience on our team. And yeah, they're all kind of hovering right around that level 40 milestone right now. A little bit over 40 for most of them, but yeah, still need as much experience as possible at this point in the game. But yeah, let's just go ahead and we will get right into it here. I'm going to put up Slowbro first since he is the lowest level team member. And yeah, I actually want to give another big shout out here to Stanley Vampire, who actually redesigned the banner again and created the updated one with Slowbro in it instead of Slowpoke. So thank you, Stanley. You're the best. But yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to use Confusion here on Tentacool. And yeah, it's super effective as well. So of course we get poisoned immediately. Of course. So annoying. At least we're close to a Pokemon Center so we could heal up quickly, because I'm not trying to deal with this for too long here. But yeah, in any case, the second Confusion took the thing out, and now we've got a Shelter. So not super effective, but we'll keep using Confusion, and that should do at least probably half, right? Wow, even more. That's crazy. I guess Shelter has really bad special, but really good physical defense. So I guess it makes sense there. Like, he would not die to a Shelter would die to a Confusion, but Tentacool would not die to a Confusion because of those little stat differences there. But yeah, in any case, got rid of the poisoning here. Let's go head right back down and face that trainer again. It looked like they were actually both swimmers, even though they're on the land. So I don't know, they're more like amphibians since they are thriving in both land and sea. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll face this guy next and see who he's got on his team. Starting off here with a Goldeen. Yeah, Slowbro is clearly not the best matchup for these guys since he doesn't have anything super effective, but yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna use Headbutt this time around. Won't quite take it out. But I don't think Confusion would have either. We get the same type attack bonus, but it's still only a 50 base power attack, so definitely looking forward to teaching Lazy River Psychic. I think it's somewhere like between 43 and 47 that he learned Psychic, so still got kind of a little bit of a ways to go before that happens, but yeah, definitely going to be a very solid move to have. Next up we got Staryu, and yeah, kind of the same strategy here. We'll go with Headbutt, but yeah, I think I'm probably going to switch over to someone else for most of the rest of the routes, just because these matchups are not very amenable to having Lazy River out there. And since the 7th gym leader is a fire type, I'll probably exclusively use Slowbro in the gym, so he'll gain a lot of experience there and maybe he can do some catching up that way. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's put in Amblio this time since he's still a little bit on the lower end levels wise. And we'll go ahead and hop on Lazy River and we'll start surfing. I think I'm also going to spray a Repel or two. We've got 5 left. I just don't want to deal with wild Pokemon too much, so it's time to start using the Repels. And plus, we're probably going to run out of item storage here soon anyways, so might as well start getting rid of some things in the pocket. But yeah, we've got another swimmer here, and he's got a Horsey. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to go with Bite here. But yeah, I found out that we get Earthquake twice in this game, again, per Stanley Vampire's comment. Did not know that, so we got it in Silphco, and we'll also receive it again once we beat Giovanni in the 8th gym. So we can feasibly teach Earthquake to 2 team members. I'm pretty sure we already taught it to Charizard, but I think I might want to teach it to Amblio here, our Arbok, just because His moveset could use some work. I was originally planning on teaching it Acid, but like Poison is only super effective against Grass type in this gen, and it just doesn't seem like I need to teach it Acid. Also, it's only a 40 base power attack, so I hardly think it would even be worth it. So honestly, I think teaching Arbok a move like Earthquake could be the play over something like Acid. Like, he'll get the same type attack bonus, but even still, it's only 60 power total, and Earthquake would be 100, so I think Earthquake is probably going to be the play here. We'll delete Glare since we probably won't ever really use that anyways, and yeah, I think it should work out just fine for Amblio. He'll have Rock Slide, Earthquake, Bite. Honestly, I could teach him Strength instead of Bite as well. And then, yeah, and then his final move would be Screech. But yeah, I guess there's not really too much incentive to keep Bite around unless I wanted to keep trying to hope for like a flinch or something. But I really don't think it's all that worth it. It's probably just a better idea to teach him Amblio Strength and get a little bit of extra damage, a stronger attack. But yeah, we are now asleep from this Poliwhirl, and the Double Slap, of course, is being a critical hit on us. Terrible luck there. And we woke up, but didn't attack, and finally one more Bite was able to take it out. So yeah, there we go. We're probably getting very close to level 42, but definitely came at a cost because we're not looking so good HP wise. Yeah, only about half of our health remaining. This swimmer says, what's beyond the horizon? Yeah, have you guys ever heard that phrase, red sky at night, sailors delight, red sky in the morning, sailors take warning? I always heard that like back in school as like a sort of like sign that like it's going to be really bad weather if it's like, you know, it's going to be storming on the high seas, and that's the case if like the sky is red in the morning. But if it's nighttime, it'll be like a nice beautiful demure sunset, and the sailors are just kind of chilling. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard that phrase before, but like supposedly that's a thing like out in naval culture. But yeah, I've never even seen a red sky in the morning, but you definitely do get some nice reddish pink sunsets every once in a while, which is nice. But yeah, this guy had like a Tentacool, and we're just pounding away with Bite. And now we've got a Goldeen here. Let's use a Rock Slide to change things up. And I don't expect Goldeen to survive this. I'd be pretty impressed if it does. Wow, very surprising. But yeah, one more Bite will do the job. I'm glad we avoided the Supersonic. I didn't want to have to deal with confusion. But yeah, that's it for that swimmer. And he just says glub while he's peering off into the horizon, apparently. Did we face this guy already? I think we did. Alright, yeah. Got another trainer over here. I tried diving for Pokemon, but it was a no-go. Yeah, I don't know how you really dove. There's no dive HM in this game, so you just like were probably poking your head underwater, seeing what you could find. But yeah, in any case, let's go ahead and we'll take down this Goldeen with the same strategy we've been using. Let's use Bite this time. And it flinched, so that worked out nicely for us. 2 bites, got the job done. And let's see, up to 42, perfect, that's what I like. And now we've got a Shelter up next, so let's go ahead. We're gonna switch back over to Lazy River, and we're gonna use Confusion again since it worked out so well last time. Yeah, that should be enough to take this thing out with its poor special. Perfect, predicted that one. And finally, we've got a Seaking. So who do I want to throw out here? Feels like Sinon could use some action. Maybe Mega Drain? That's actually what I should be using for the remainder of these battles, is Mega Drain with Sinon. Yeah, if we face a Tentacool or Tentacruel though, we might be in a little bit of trouble. And yeah, even the Seaking with its Peck is doing a pretty significant amount of damage there. At least we restored it, but even still, that final Mega Drain doesn't quite get us back to full health. But yeah, that's it for that swimmer. and he's just crying out for help. But we're not going to throw him a life raft, mostly because we don't have any. But let's see, that looks like it's it for the trainers just coming down south. That rappel felt like it lasted a lot longer than 100 steps. That's a high quality repellent. Yeah, that's oh, we've got the four, like the little trainer squadillion here. Let's go ahead and we will face these guys. Amblio can have a little rest now. Let's put out Sign-In. And then yeah, we're just gonna use Mega Drain, see if he can take care of business that way. But yeah, let's see who we've got on the swimmers team here. A whopping 5-person team. And of course, starts off with a Tentacool. That is not who I wanted to see. I guess we could go with Dig, right? Don't get poisoned. Please don't get poisoned. Alright, good, good. We got very lucky there. I do not want to go back to the Pokemon Center anymore. I'm just too lazy to do it. Bro, really? Another Tentacool? I don't want to have to deal with these guys. Alright, come on. No poisoning. Alright, good, good. Yeah, I think Poison Sting is either a 10% or 30% chance of poison. I think it's 30. So I'm glad that we avoided both of those there. But yeah, they're I guess that would be like a 49% chance of avoiding poisoning both times if it was 30%, right? Because it'd be like 70% times 70%, which would be like 49%, right? 70% of 70, I think. The math is mathing. But yeah, in any case, we took that one out as well. And we've got a Horsey. But yeah, I'm really surprised that it would actually be like 50-50 odds there of getting one poison in 2 attempts. I'm glad we managed to avoid it though. And we grew to level 42 in the process, so there we go. And we got a Tentacruel up next, so why don't we be extra ballsy here, and we will stay in the battle, and we're going to use Dig on this thing. Come on, still avoid it. No! Alright, well I guess our luck ran out there. We didn't deserve to get 3 straight. What would the probability on that be? I don't even think I did that right. Wait. 70% of now 49? I can't even do that math in my head anymore. I guess it would be like probably like close to like 35, like 34 or so would be like 70%. So I guess we only had like a 1/3 chance of avoiding poisoning after 3 straight. So yeah, that did not happen. And yeah, we're in the danger zone now, but we're still gonna roll with Sign-In in the meantime, just because I forgot to switch them out mostly. But I also don't have any healing items in the bag either. And let's just stay in here. He can handle this Sea King. Yeah, another Mega Drain. And it'll probably take 2 to do the trick. But I just realized we're not getting the poison damage when... I always forget that, but yeah. If you knock out the Pokemon in your first try, you don't take poison damage, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, that'll be it for that Sea King and the second trainer in this 4-person squadillion. And that's it for Beauty. Bro, how is she in the water? She was wearing a dress. Like, all the swimmers like have appropriate swim attire on. We've got another one, bro. She's in high heels and a dress and she's swimming. That's crazy behavior. I don't know how she's staying afloat. I mean, that's just ridiculous to me, but she's starting off with a Staryu here. And Mega Drain took it out. Nice. And next up, we maybe have a Starmie. Still another Staryu. Let's see if she's going to emulate Misty and see if she can snag a Starmie as well. I forgot what move we just had to incur there. I think it might have been like a Rapid Spin or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I just hammered the A button, guys, and I just don't really see what's going on. But yeah, 3 straight Staryus, and yeah, that's going to be it for this trainer. So she did not emulate Misty. She couldn't find a Water Stone anywhere. I mean, you'd think she'd be able to find one. I mean, she's literally like living in the water in a dress, she can't come up with a water stone. It's ridiculous, but yeah, she's probably gone shopping at like the Celadon department store if she's got like nice clothes to wear, you know, so she definitely should have found the water stone there. But yeah, that's gonna be enough for sign in here. Everyone's at 42 kind of, except for Lazy River. Let's throw out Blaze King, as counterintuitive as that might be, since he's still only 1 level above. I like to keep him 2 levels above the rest of the team. We'll just slash away and that'll be enough to take out this beauty's whopping 5 Pokemon team. And yeah, after that I'll probably see if I can rip Slowbro a little bit more. But yeah, there's just so many trainers on this route, guys. It's like, I feel like this is kind of the last really long route in the game, because then we've already discovered like all of the cities. And yeah, I actually just realized, like, after Cinnabar, it's like we go back to Vermilion City, and is that, I might be forgetting, not Vermilion City. What's the name of the city? Oh man, I am just blanking. I'll figure it out after this battle and I can check the map again. Where do we go right after Pallet Town? I'm just absolutely blanking. But yeah, that's where the gym is at, and we'll face Giovanni in no time. It'll probably be just like in the next 5 episodes. Like, we'll be all the way ready to like get our final gym badge. It's crazy. I don't even think it would be 5 episodes. It might be just like 3, because it's like the next one will probably be like the Pokemon Mansion, and then we'll have the gym, and then like there's no other really training to do. It's just like go to the next gym, you know? That's just wild to me. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels like we weren't that close to beating the game just like a few episodes ago, and now it just seems like it's in our sights here. But yeah, we're gonna keep heading west here, see if we can find some more trainers to face. Looks like we got 2 more here. So let's switch over to Lazy River, see what magic he can make happen. And yeah, all of our team members are in pretty good shape, I'd say. We've got level 42s across the board, and Slowbro will be there in no time once he starts facing the gym leader. But yeah, definitely a solid setup. I think that the next gym leader's ace is like 47 Arcanine, so it might be a little bit below that, but certainly not anything that we can't handle. You know, our team's looking pretty solid, I would say. We've pounded our rival, we pounded Giovanni. Like, there hasn't been too much to be worried about to this point. It seems as though the times we run into the most trouble is when we get confused or put to sleep or get poisoned. Like, those are the battles when we really struggle, is these status type moves that just we cannot seem to handle. But yeah, this is one of them right now. We're confused, we're taking confusion damage. Like, these ones are just so annoying, I can't stand it. But the sleep especially, it's like the worst one, because of it just can last like 10 turns. We finally were able to take out that cloister there, and yeah, I think that it must have, like, I didn't think it had very good special defense, but maybe it does actually, because it took like 3 confusions to not, well, 2 confusions, but one of them was a critical hit. Would have taken 3. So yeah, maybe its special defense is actually a little bit better than I was anticipating. But yeah, now we've got a Horsey here. Let's go ahead and use Headbutt this time. See if we can take it out. I feel like it'll get very close. Yeah, not quite able to take it out, but still nearly there. And I think we also grew to level 41 in that last battle, which is definitely something to be excited about. We're going to use another Headbutt here on this Horsey, and it flinched, so there we go. We'll use Confusion this time. And who do we have next here? Now we got Seadra. Haven't seen too many of those, maybe like 2 or 3 so far to this point in the game. 2 Headbutts will do the trick here. He's going to lower defense with Leer. Not anything to be afraid of. Going to take a bubble. It's going to do like 12 damage. 2? That's it? I really thought it would do more than that, but I guess it is only like a 20 base power attack. And finally, one more Horsey to finish this guy's party. And Headbutt. Critical hit, maybe? No critical, just maybe low defense on that horsey. But yeah, this guy says he got absolutely torpedoed. I like that line. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to being done with this route here. Repel's effect wore off. Let's spray one more because I'm not trying to get in any more wild battles. That might be it for these trainers here, is it? I know we're coming up on the Seafoam Islands. Alright, there's definitely one more trainer. Okay, this was probably the last one of the route then. Seafoam is a quiet getaway. Bro, if you stay in Seafoam Islands, where are you sleeping? Like, there's nowhere to stay. It's not really a getaway. It's just like caves. It's worse than like camping out, you know? You don't have anywhere to stay. Whatever. We're gonna have another Seadra to face here. Gonna take a bubble. This one did 3 damage instead of 2. I know, very intimidating. Another bubble. Yeah, our Headbutt's not doing quite as much. It's gonna be a 3-hit KO with Headbutt. A little bit spooky there. The Seadra seems so much better than the other one, but yeah, it's not gonna hang around to see the light of day for much longer. We've got a horsey up next here. I wonder if it's a trend for the beauty sprites to use horsey and like Seadra. Like, is it because they're like seahorse or like a horse and they're like majestic and like the beauty characters like have those Pokemon because of that? It feels like all of the beauty Pokemon, the beauty trainers that we faced so far in this route have had like horsies and Seadras. I don't know. Oh, we ran out of PP for Headbutt. That's frustrating. Alright, we're gonna have to rip a few confusions on this Seadra. And yeah, we actually got to level 42 there, so got some consistency across the board right now. All team members 42 and Charizard, the ace, 2 levels above. That's exactly the way I like it. And one more confusion, we'll finish off this Seadra here, and that'll be it for this stretch of routes from Fuchsia down to the Seafoam Islands. I guess, of course, we do have the Seafoam Islands to get through, but we're definitely not going to be taking that on in this episode. It's definitely more of a next episode type of task, and honestly, I'm not even sure that I will end up going through the Seafoam Islands, but it's possible I will go traverse them to find Articuno. But yeah, in any case, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.